What's up, guys? I'm bringing you another MKX breakdown. This time it is the Thunder God Raiden. Now, a lot like most of the other MK games in the franchise, Raiden has probably been in the most games, other than like Liu Kang, who was basically only missing from one, and Scorpion, who was actually surprisingly missing from Mortal Kombat 3. Anyway, I'm here to show you all of the X-rays, fatalities, brutalities, and the end story for Raiden. And a lot of these are pretty easy to do, so just try to keep along. Okay, for his X-ray, you want to be at least medium range. And hitting this will actually do a 13 hit combo, which is pretty fucking badass. Okay, and for Fatality 1, it's called Bug Eyes, and you have to be close to your opponent and press forward, back, forward, square. It's a pretty easy combination. And pop out the eyes, zap the head, and pretty much that's it for Jason. Okay, so Fatality 2, the conducting rod, is done from far range, and you have to hit down, forward, back, forward, circle. So you gotta make sure that you're the farthest possible point from your opponent. So down, forward, back, forward, circle. And Mortal Kombat cliche, opponent loses the legs. Everyone loses their fucking legs in this game. I don't get it. I think Ed Boon is against people who have legs, which he's technically against himself then. Alright, Brutality 1 is done in any variation. Now you have to press triangle 3 times or more, doesn't matter, during electrocute. And now the final hit has to come from electrocute, which is done by pressing down, forward, and triangle. So just remember to, when she's weak enough, just hit down, forward, triangle, and then mash the triangle button. And it should look a little bit like this. Pretty much just grabs her and shocks the shit out of her. And that's pretty much it for Melina. Brutality 2 is done in any variation. Now you have to hit forward, back, forward during the electric zap of the power discharge combo. Okay, so the final hit is the power discharge combo, which is done by pressing back square, and then square, and then square and X together. So back square, square, and then squared and X together. And just keep in mind you have to hit, well, it technically be back square, square, square and X, and then forward, back, forward. Oh yeah. Just like that. It's pretty hard, but with a little bit of practice it becomes pretty easy. And Brutality 3 is done in the Thunder God variation. So you have to do a combo that does over 30% damage. So in this case, you use your Xray, because it does, I think, 31% damage, and that 1% more is all you need. Doesn't matter. So the final hit is the Lightning Strike combo, which is done by pressing back, square, so back and square, and then hit square, triangle, and triangle. And the thing is, you want to hold down that last triangle, because it basically just like tickles the opponent with electricity, just like that. Okay. Brutality 4 is done in Displacer variation. Now you have to do 10 teleports. Now to do a teleport, all you have to do is press down and up, and you'll basically teleport behind your opponent. Now you have to do 10 of those, So worst case scenario, just spam them throughout the first match, first round, and then spam it again during the second round. Now the final hit is the electric fly, which is done by pressing back forward X and R2. Well, I should point out it's back forward X, and then you gotta wait a little bit, and then R2. So just make sure you're not hitting back forward X plus R2, just back forward X, R2. And it's kind of weird because Raiden basically like disappears, but he's actually inside the opponent, and then he just like, I guess you could say, forms again, causing your opponent to explode, and like you're the only one standing there. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a rapist moment. Like he forces himself inside of the opponent. Yeah, see what I mean? Like he's inside of the person and they don't even know it. Okay. Brutality 5 is done in the Master of Storms variation. You have to land a 10-hit combo. Again, your Xray does 13 hits. So just hit your Xray. Now your final hit comes from the static trap. So to do a static trap, you have to hit down, forward, and circle. The thing is, you have to hit 2 of these. So when you do a static trap, it'll float in the air like you see there. Now you have to do another static trap to have a line of electricity go between them. So you basically have to make sure that your last hit on the opponent is caused by the damage of that one line. So as you see, I will set one up here, and then I'll set one up here, and that's pretty much it. So I shall see you guys again next time.
After millennia of fending off Earthrealm's enemies, Raiden began to wonder if defense was the best path to peace. In a change of tactics, Raiden and the Shirai Ryu attacked Kotal Khan's armies before they could rebuild. They decimated the Emperor's forces, leaving Outworld at their mercy. The victorious Raiden claimed dominion over Outworld. The first of many threats to Earthrealm had been removed.